You've been here for a while. What's this iteration like with the new staff and everything?
Definitely high intensity, high volume. If you don't keep up, you're definitely gonna get left behind. But that's not the goal of the staff. It's to obviously bring everyone with, but it's definitely a change of pace, I'd say.
This is a grad year, right?
Yes, sir.
What made you want to stay with Michigan State? I mean, you've been here for a real long time, but I wonder what were the specific draws?
Honestly, just loyalty to the program. People in this program have showed me love, so there's no point in running.
Do you imagine that this would be when you first started playing football here? Did you imagine, sixth year, everything you've been in, and, coaches and all that? Is it kind of hard to believe that you're at this point?
A little bit, yeah. Especially since it's my last year, and it didn't go the way I planned on going, obviously. But I'm grateful for it all, and I know that in the future it'll definitely be a teaching moment for me. I feel like.
You've played a lot of special teams here. What's it been like working with LeVar Woods so far, and anything that you've noticed about what he brings to that element, and just sort of the approach and why his units have been so good?
He's a great coach, first of all. Very understanding. He gets to know his players a lot, so I feel like that's a main part of why he's such a good coach, and like everyone loves him. And his schemes definitely do work. You can kind of see I don't want to say see the difference, but his schemes definitely work in our program, or for us, for our players.
Has that been exciting, I guess, as a guy who's been involved in some of the stuff? Obviously, we've seen you on defenses a lot as well, but as a guy who's been on a lot of different teams, is that sort of exciting? Has he brought sort of an energy to that phase of it, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, he's definitely brought more of an energy to it, especially with Coach Fitz behind him. They both harp on being special teams, being a very strong, impactful point of the game. So I feel like the players just bought into that, and now we take special teams very seriously.
What's the key to the special teams mindset to be successful with that? How's it different?
Special teams is a one-play series, so you have to do your job perfectly for that one play to make the difference in the game.
Was it the opener 2 years ago that you got hurt?
Yes, sir. 2024, Florida Atlantic.
How tough was that? Was that the first time you had a really serious injury, and what was the recovery like from?
That was my first serious injury in college. But in high school, I tore my ACL and had to recover from that. But recovering from that definitely wasn't easy, especially mentally. I feel like because that year I was supposed to actually become an impactful player on defense, and obviously I wasn't able to with the injury. So just trying to get back and do whatever I can to help the team win.
What was the injury, if you don't mind me asking?
Tore my MCL in my left leg.
We've heard you're repping at Nickelback, but what are some of the other talk special teams? Like what are you repping in spring ball so far?
On punt, I'm strong end. I'm looking to play kickoff return, kickoff, punt return, pretty much wherever I can be, I'll play.
Is that fun to just plug me in wherever and it's football, right?
Yeah, it's a very useful feeling.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can play anywhere on the special teams, offense or defense. Honestly, just put me in, coach. Mindset.
What's your favorite thing to do on a football field?
Favorite thing to do, I'd say get interceptions, but win, definitely. That's definitely the top thing to do. Win your one-on-one, whatever position I'm at, special teams, defense, but definitely just winning.
You talk about
When you played, the first time you played here, first time you got it in action, I think that you hadn't been on the football field for a while because there was the COVID year and high school year and injury.
Yes, sir.
You're mostly locrosse player, I think, earlier, right? Weren't you? Or
Yes, sir. I played lacrosse as well.
So when you got on the field, it had been a couple of years since you played football, and you're in a Big Ten game, if I'm not mistaken, or playing for Michigan State. Was it strange not being on the field for that long, and then when you got back on the field, you're in a college football game? Am I right about that? That there's 2 years off the field?
Yeah, so I tore my ACL sophomore year. I missed junior year because of the injury, and then senior year, COVID year, so I missed that as well. So my first year on the field was technically 2021 Peach Bowl. I did get in kickoff, but I ended up pulling my hamstring that game. But I'd say the first, just in general, my first time on the field in the Big Ten game, it was definitely a different experience. Obviously, the guys in the Big Ten are bigger, stronger, faster, but I mean, with my mindset, I feel like I can beat whoever is in front of me.
You hadn't played a football game since 10th grade at that point, pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah, 10th grade.
How did you find your way to Michigan State? How did you get them interested in you as a walk-on initially and so forth?
Coach Barnett actually recruited me as a walk-on, so shout out to him. But
He was going off 10th grade film, or what was going on?
Yeah, 10th grade film, and then a little bit like practice senior year film because we didn't get to compete against anyone else because of COVID. So we just practiced against each other, and I just had film from that.
You feel like you're due for some good luck that you should have a year where you don't have anything wrong?
Yeah, I definitely do feel like I'm due for good luck, but it's whatever God has planned for me.
So you graduated from Michigan State, you got a degree?
Yes, sir. Criminal
In what?
justice.
Criminal justice? And so you gotta feel pretty sense of satisfaction from that already, right?
Yes, sir. And I'm going for my master's as well in cybersecurity.
What's the criminal justice and cybersecurity? Are you going to work in sort of, I guess, cyber security? Is that the plan?
That's the plan, yes,
Okay.
sir. Or like FBI, maybe.
Nice.
So you want to work for like CIA or something, don't you?
Yeah.
That's that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's big money.
Exactly.
disappear from the public eye entirely off the grid after college.
Exactly, yeah.
But I guess going back to the special team stuff, like you talked about, it's a useful feeling to be able to go out there. Is that something you think has gone around the program? I guess because like you can use special teams to go start up a pro career.
Yes, sir.
It's like, what's that been like?
So like the useful feeling is just one saying around here is like the best availability or best ability is availability. So as long as you're available to get in and help the team win, I feel like that's a very strong characteristic to have as a team.
I guess it's just sometimes like, oh, I have to play special teams. Like, there's truly eagerness to go out there and go contribute in that way?
Yes, sir.
Defensively, you guys lost in the back end at least two older corners, a couple older corners. Malik has started a ton of games. Like kind of a reset, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, just what's sort of the status of how things are coming along back there right now? You think, and just where do you guys still need to get better? Where do you feel like you guys are doing well? Same coordinator, new players. Like, what's sort of the overview of the DBs right now?
I believe we have the best defensive back unit in the nation. I might be a little biased, but from this spring, we've been balling everyone, corners, safeties, nickels. So I feel like we'll be very strong in the back end, especially with the amount of older guys we have, including myself, Nakai, Avion Gross. So I feel like we'll be good in the back end this year. We'll make a lot of stuff happen.
What do you feel this secondary compares to past secondaries you've been a part of at Michigan State? Is it as good as some of those, or better? Or?
I'd say better. I'd definitely say better. We have a lot of athletes with the new transfers coming in. With the older guys, like I said, even the younger guys, they're very athletic. They're very eager to learn, and they'll be right for the future.
Thanks, Khalil. I gotta get going because I'm using this.